Hey everyone,
Hiya.
Reddy Linx here, joined with Epic,
Hiya again.
and welcome back after a 2-month hiatus of Reddy Linx's Choose Your Own Adventure live streams. Number 45. We're
Mm,
reading more Give Yourself Goosebumps, where, reader beware, you choose the scare. Number 26 in the series, Alone
mm,
in Snakebite Canyon.
mm,
And if my voice sounds a bit different than usual, that's because I just got a brand new microphone. Hope it goes well.
mhm.
Anyways, if you're new to the series, me and the guests will try to get one good ending in these books with 3 lives. So if we get 2 bad endings, then that's okay. But the third ending we get, that's it.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna read the Beware page and
Mhm.
we'll be right into the book.
Mhm.
So here we
Sure.
go.
Sure, go ahead.
Beware! Do not read this book from beginning to end. Are you scared of snakes? Then don't buy the magic snake eyes at a gift shop in Lone Star National Park. True, they'll turn you into some cool animals, but the original owner wants them back, and he's one angry old rattlesnake. You could get a map of a gold mine instead. You might strike it rich. On the other hand, you might end up dead, and that would make it hard to get your money back. This is your camping trip, so you decide what will happen and you decide how terrifying the scares will be. Start on page 1, then follow the instructions at the bottom of each page. You make the choices. You can hunt for treasure or fly high in the sky. But if you
Mhm.
choose wrong, this camping trip is going to end very, very badly. Now, take a deep breath, cross your fingers, arms, toes, and legs, and turn to page 1 to give yourself goosebumps. So it looks
Mhm.
like we'll have the chance to either go treasure hunting or turn into animals.
Yeah, practically. Yeah. Yeah, sounds fun. Also, hey, this book is like 26. That's like my favorite number. I mean, that's the 26th book in the series, but yeah, still. Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Well, yeah, well, we're gonna get into this book. I have to type this out.
Yeah, but I got high expectations for this, I do admit. I mean, not high expectations, like, but I mean, like, I feel pretty good about this one. I feel like this will be a good one, I do admit, but I hope so.
And I just typed it out. We're starting the book right now.
Sure,
I
I'm
need you
listening.
guys to listen carefully as I rate the book. So here we go. And this is a physical copy I'm using of the book.
Sure.
So here we go. Page 1. Quit it, Pete! You yell at your older brother. For the zillionth time, I know you're not a panther. I made you jump. Admit it, Pete says. You scowl. You are feeling a little jumpy, but not because of Pete. There's something creepy about this dusty visitors center or shop. Or maybe it's just that your car's sick. The road through Lone Star National Park was bumpy and rutted. Lone Star National Park, that's an actual place. It's in Texas.
Interesting. Uh-huh.
So
Okay,
yeah,
never
I
knew
guess
that.
I guess this takes place in Texas.
Okay, sure.
All right.
Interesting.
Anyways, anyway, there are no panthers around here anymore. You add, it's full of rattlesnakes now. That's why people call it Snakebite Canyon, not Panther Canyon. Pete shrugs and wanders over to your parents. They're stocking up on camping supplies. You're beginning to wonder if spending an entire week in this park is such a great idea. Then you glance into a dusty old glass display case. Awesome. It's filled with snake skulls, real Indian arrowheads, and cool looking rocks. In the middle of the case is a hairless old head. Well, no, it's a hairless old head. The skin is cracked and wrinkled all over. It looks mummified. It must be about 1,000 years old. The head grins. Can I help you? It asks. Go ahead on page 2. You gasp. Then the head rises. It's not a mummy head, after all. It's just the old shopkeeper. He was staring at you from the other side of the glass case. Scared of wild animals, are you? The shopkeeper cackles. I have something that might help. He holds out a box of a pair of little balls inside. They look like marbles. These are snake eyes. He winks. Magic snake eyes. Right, you murmur with a weak grin. The old guy is crazy. You're about to turn away when you glance at the snake eyes again. They're glowing. Go to page 3. Whoa, maybe the snake eyes really are magic. The Cusa Indians knew how to use these magic eyes. The magic. The shopkeeper goes on. I just ate, so if I stop mid-read, that's why.
Yes, right. Don't worry. Please take your time. Seriously, they'll understand.
Okay.
Yeah, go
Anyways,
ahead.
you just rub them and poof, you turn into an animal. Say a bear is chasing you. Why, you just rub the eyes, turn into a bird, and fly away. The transformation lasts for 1,000 heartbeats, long enough to make your escape. You're thinking that sounds like a pretty good idea. You're sort of scared of bears. Besides, wouldn't it be cool if the eyes really worked? You just might buy them after all. Then you notice the price tag. It's almost all the money you've got. Are they worth it? Will you try to decide? While you try to decide, go to page 4. They're a little expensive, you mumble. The old man shrugs. Well, how about a magic map instead? He points to an old paper scroll in the display case. The label says, Map of the Lost Gold Mine. Wait a second. How can the mine be lost? You protest. It's right on that map. The old man bends toward you. That's not why it's called lost, he whispers. It's called lost because no one who's gone in there has ever come out again. You swallow hard. Really? Really? He nods. It's guarded by ancient magic. But they say there's enough gold piled up in the mine to buy this whole state if you can pass all the magic tests. Hmm. A gold mine protected by ancient magic, or a pair of snake eyes that turns humans into animals. You don't have enough money to buy both. Which would you rather have? We're given our first choice in the book.
Mm-hmm.
Buy the snake eyes or buy the map?
Ooh.
The
Okay,
snake eyes
right.
can turn us into animals, but it only lasts
Mm-hmm.
for 1,000 heartbeats.
So that's like 50.
I think it's like the animal's heartbeat that
Yeah.
we turn into.
Oh, yeah, unless it's like measured in actual human heartbeats, which is like, I mean, like, I guess I'm a good, like, I'm like top scientist in my school, so that would be like, what? Like, so heartbeats like 17 minutes,
Or
I'll do a
we could
bit of
buy
things.
the, or we could buy the
Yeah,
map of
true.
the lost gold
Yeah,
mine.
yeah, so what's it? So the eye thing only does stuff for like 13.5 minutes, I believe. Yeah, well, it depends though. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm guessing it just lasts for a short amount of time. But yeah, the map also exists. You are right.
But we got to take into mind. What would we rather? I mean, I'm completely fine to go with whatever.
Mm-hmm. All right. I mean, I guess the map, but like the eyes do sound cool too. Actually, yeah. Why not the map? Yeah.
Gold map.
Yeah. Sure. I
All right,
mean,
we'll buy the
yeah.
map.
Sure. Alright, sure.
Alright, page 77. The choice is obvious. You go for the map. If you find all that gold, you can buy a zillion pairs of snake eyes. You hurry outside and unroll the map. It's full of strange, old-fashioned writing. The words swim in front of your eyes. You blink, but it doesn't help. Hmm. You must still be carsick. What's that? Pete demands, coming up behind you. Nothing, you snap. It looks like a map, Pete says. Can I see it? No, get your own map. So it is a map. Pete grins smugly. Then he snatches the map from you and runs. Hey! You yell. You chase after him. Pete suddenly stops short and drops the map. Hey, what's that? Find out what Pete is crying about on page 122. Also, hey Parviz, it's going okay? Anyways,
Sure.
you scoop the map up off the ground. There's a word at the bottom that you didn't see before. Warning. It's printed in big red letters. They're dripping down the page like blood. What kind of map is that? Pete demands. You're too shocked to answer. You shake your head to clear your vision. When you examine the map again, the blood is gone. So was the rest of the warning. Weird. Your parents come out of the visitor center. Time to set up camp, your dad calls. You stick the map in your pocket. You're glad to put it away. That night, you dream about panthers and bears. You wake up with a start in the tent you share with Pete. It's very dark. Scritch. Grrr. There's something outside. Pete, did you hear that? Pete? You whisper. Pete doesn't answer. Then you hear a growl. Don't just lie there, turn to page 75. It's Pete doing his panther impression. I'm gonna call it right now.
Yeah, same. Yeah, I reckon it'll probably get us into like a bunch of stupid stuff. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Let's see.
You reach over to shake Pete. You gasp. Pete's sleeping bag is empty. He's gone. Maybe the thing outside got him. Pete? You whisper again, as loud as you can. Still no answer. The growl rumbles through the tent again. It's right outside. You reach for your jeans and pull them up. Your hair feels as if it's standing on end. But you have to help Pete. He may be a pain, but he's still your brother. Fumbling around in the dark, you manage to find a flashlight. You flip it on and tear open the tent flaps. You can hardly believe what you see. Go to page 56. Pete. Girl. Pete growls, and then he laughs. Fooled you again, but at least you're ready to go. Go where? You grumble. It's the middle of the night. Then you notice that he's holding the map. Your map. We've got to hurry, Pete tells you. Look. He points to some words on the map. You grab the map from him and frown. That's funny. Yesterday you couldn't read it at all, but now a few of the words are easy to see. Maybe some sleep cleared your head. Stand in the doorway of the ruined chapel of San and Vicente. You read out loud. From there you will see a reflection. It comes from the entrance to the lost mine. Cool, huh? Pete exclaims. But you can only see the reflection at dawn. We have just enough time. But look here, you argue. The mine entrance is marked. We just have to follow the lost mine trail. Why waste time with reflections? I say we find the chapel. Pete folds his arms. Decide which way to go. It's your map after all. Alright, we're given a
Mm-hmm.
choice.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Search for the reflection or take the lost mine trail.
Ooh. Okay, sure. Um, Lost Mine Trail. First of all, what do you think? I mean, Lost Mine Trail. I mean, wait. So wait, what's this first option again? That's like the light thing, right?
Stand in the doorway of the ruined chapel of San
Oh.
Vicente.
Uh-huh.
From there, you will see a reflection. It comes from the entrance to the lost mine.
Okay.
You can only see the reflection at dawn.
Hmm.
But
Right.
in
Okay.
another sentence said the main entrance is marked. We just
Uh-huh.
have to follow the lost mine trail.
Uh-huh.
So
Okay.
a marked main entrance is where the lost mine trail goes, but here,
Mm-hmm.
or stand in the doorway of the ruined chapel of San Vicente. From
Uh-huh.
there, you will see a reflection.
I feel like we should go San Vicente. Yeah, that's how you pronounce it. Yeah. Um.
Vicente.
Sure. Okay. It's one of those weird Spanish names. I think it's Spanish. I don't know. I mean, I think. Yeah, but say that.
I
I say
said we
we
go
should go
to
there.
let's go to
Yeah.
the 24.
Sure.
That's the
What?
page number.
What? The chapel? Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, it's more of reflections than chapel, but yeah.
Yeah. Fair enough. Okay. Sure. Go ahead.
All right. Page 24. You decide to go along with Pete. If you can see the entrance shining in the sun, you have a better chance of finding the mine and the gold. You and Pete quickly make some sandwiches. You leave a note for your parents. Gone hiking. The town of San Vicente isn't far away. A rusty bus takes you there. You ask a few people where the old chapel is, but strangely nobody will answer you. We can't give up. What should we do? You ask Pete. I will help. Oh, no, sorry. I will help you. Let's messed up again. I will help you. You turn. An old Indian woman smiles at you. She points to a crooked, narrow street. The chapel is down there. But don't go inside, she warns. You'll disturb the ghosts. You feel a chill, but Pete snickers. Ghosts. You thank the old lady and pull Pete away. You find the chapel, a falling down ruin. You stand in the entrance. It's right before dawn, you declare. We'll see the sun's reflection in a minute. You can almost feel the gold in your hands. Then a low moan comes from the chapel. You jump. It's a ghost, you whisper. Turn to page 71. There's there's no such thing as ghosts, Pete declares. How do you know? You demand. The old man at the store said, oh, no, sorry. The old man at the store said the mine is protected by magic stuff. He said you have to pass a bunch of tests to earn the gold. That is so dumb. Pete rolls his eyes. I'm going inside to see for myself. He pushes open the chapel door. Are you coming? All right, here we go. There's another choice.
Uh-huh.
Are you listening?
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead.
Check out the ghost or wait outside for sunrise.
Ooh. Okay, right. Okay, so this chapel, wait, we only see the thingy at like dawn, right?
Yeah, but
Okay.
there, we gotta think again. An old Indian woman that told us
Okay.
not to go inside.
Right. Okay.
And besides, the ghosts in this choice, it has like quotation marks, so it's like ghost, but we don't know what
Oh,
it is.
so it's more like one of those. So it's like it could be a hallucination. It's just ghost.
Or it
Okay,
could be
noted.
something completely worse. But either way, she told us
Sure.
not to go inside.
I think we should like follow it because if it's really a ghost, it would disappear if we like
I mean, I would rather
place
stay
ourselves.
outside. I mean, I would have just listened. We can't do both,
Sure.
so let me see.
Yeah.
Let me
Sure.
see.
Yeah.
See
Sure.
if I have a coin in it. Wait, yes, I do. Give me a
Sure.
second.
Yeah. Of course.
We'll just have to flip a coin.
Yeah. Sure. Go ahead. Also, did you know that Cleopatra was born closer to the invention of the iPhone than the construction of the pyramids? Yeah, that is true. Yeah, that is
All right, I
true.
got a coin.
I'll
Do you
think.
want heads or tails?
Uh, tails. Why not?
All right, heads we stay outside, tails we go inside.
Sure.
It landed on heads,
Sure. Alright.
so I guess we're going inside the chapel. Oh no,
Sure.
we're staying outside the chapel.
Sure. Alright.
That's page 114.
Alright. Uh-huh. Okay, sure.
I'm waiting right here for sunrise, you declare. The moan comes from the old chapel again. To your surprise, Pete stops in his tracks. Wait, no, sorry. Ha ha! You're so scared after all, you crow. I am not, Pete insists. I just don't want to miss the sunrise. The sun slowly climbs to the sky. Across the desert, you begin to see the faint outline of a huge mountain. I don't see any reflection, Pete complains. This was a stupid waste of time. Oh, yeah, you reply. What about that? On the mountain, something that looks like the entrance to a cave suddenly glows. The light gets brighter and brighter, shining straight into your eyes. The lost mine! You whoop with excitement. Let's go! Pete exclaims. You stare at the land between you and the mountain. It looks like dangerous territory, dotted with jagged cliffs and sharp-edged canyons. One wrong step and you take a deep breath. Great, you mutter. How do we get there alive? Exhale and turn to page 10. You check out the map. A whole new section seems to jump out at you. What is with this map? Now it shows a short trail that neatly avoids the worst of the canyons. The trail looks pretty easy, you tell Pete in relief. We should be there in about 15 minutes. An hour later, you stop for another rest. We should have taken the bus, Pete gasps, fanning himself with his hands. You wipe sweat off your forehead. Actually, you think it's been an easy hike. Too easy. You haven't gotten lost. Not once. You haven't you haven't even stumbled or stubbed your toe. And you're not the world's greatest best hiker. You have a bad feeling. A very bad feeling. You shake your head impatiently. You're being dumb. Let's keep going, you tell Pete. It's worth the hike. Don't forget, we'll have a ton of gold soon. At last you reach the mountain. The map changes again. It shows an easy climb to the mine entrance. 2 minutes later, you're there. Just like that. We did it, Pete crows. We found the lost mine. Now, can you find page 126? Yes, we can.
Sure.
The entrance doesn't look like what you thought.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, sorry. The entrance doesn't look like you thought it would. It's just a deep, dark cave choked with weeds and bushes. It's also wide open. Anyone could find it. Even Pete notices. This is it, he asks. Are you sure you read the map right? Yes, I've read the map right. You peer into the cave. It seems to lead into a tunnel. You have that bad feeling again. It's all been too easy. Could it be a trick? So I guess we go inside, you say. You try to act braver than you feel. You push past the bushes and duck into the cave. It's pitch dark in there. Pete bumps into you from behind. Sorry, he mutters. You walk forward carefully. I can't believe we forgot our flashlights, you complain. That won't be Oh, wait, no, sorry. That won't be necessary, a deep voice booms out. A sickly green glow suddenly lights up the cave. It's just bright enough for you to see where the voice came from. You stare in horror. You knew this was too easy. It gets harder on page 102. You and Pete are inside a huge chamber. A murky green light makes it feel as if you're underwater. But those things are in front of you aren't fish. You don't know what they are. There are three of them. Three huge, bumpy creatures. You swallow hard. Be cool, you whisper to Pete. Sure, Pete stammers. His eyes are wide in shock. One of the creatures steps close to you. That's when you realize what all the bumps on it are. Eyeballs. The creature is made of 1,000 eyeballs, all stuck together. Blue, green, brown. Gross. We are the Watchers of the Mine, the creature booms. We watch for those who want the gold. Your mouth is so dry you can't speak. A sudden chill shakes you. Beside you, Pete gulps. To enter the golden chamber, you must pass our test, the Watcher continues. Answer our question correctly and go forward. Answer wrong and face the darkness. A test? This is what the shopkeeper meant. Should you take the test or run for the door? All right, here's a here's a choice.
Uh-huh.
Run for the door or take the test.
Take the test. I think run for the door. I mean, we don't know what this
Yeah,
thing
running for the
capable of.
door, that's an obvious game over.
True. Yeah, I mean,
So page
yeah.
19, that's take the test.
I mean, in rare cases, it can save us, but yeah, you have a point.
All right, either this
Mm,
is a Goosebumps trivia or act or
mm,
something we don't know. Let's see.
Probably Goosebumps trivia. I mean, like, there's been
Let's
like
find
five of
out.
these. Sure.
We'll find out.
Alright, sure.
You decide to take the Watcher's test. After all, you've got to be smarter than a bunch of walking eyeballs. Ask me anything, you command. The Watchers form a line in front of you. The middle one announces, We are the three Watchers. We always stand in a line, but not always in the same order. The one on the right says, I never stand next to the Watcher with the most eyeballs. The one in the middle declares, I always stand next to the Watcher with the second most eyeballs. And I sometimes stand in the middle, and sometimes not. The one on the left tells you together, they ask, Which of us has the most eyeballs? Huh? You gulp and glance at Pete, but he's staring at the Watchers in a kind of trance of horror. You're on your own. Concentrate. The one on the right said he never stands next to the Watcher with the most eyeballs, and he's standing next to the one in the middle, so it can't be the one in the middle. But which of the other two is it? Alright, so I guess we have to decide which has the most
Yeah.
eyeballs.
Yeah,
Depending.
practically.
So, do we think it's left or right?
Right. So, okay, so one of them has the second biggest amount of eyeballs, so okay, hang on.
I'll read you what
So,
the one on the
yeah.
right and left said.
Yeah, so,
I
yeah,
never
one on the
stand.
right,
The
yeah.
right said, alright, Listen to this.
Uh-huh. Sure.
This is what the right said. I never stand next to the watcher with the most eyeballs.
Mm-hmm. Go on.
And the one on the left says, and I sometimes stand in the middle and sometimes not.
So one.
He The one on the
Okay.
right says he doesn't stand next to the one with the most eyeballs, and he's standing next to the
Uh-huh.
middle one. So it's
Okay.
not the middle one.
Sure.
So what do you think? It's the one with the on the left or the one on the right?
Alright, so okay, so he's not staying. Okay, so the one in the middle usually stands in the middle. So
And yeah,
okay.
the he usually sometimes stands in the middle, the left one said, and
Alright, so
sometimes he
then
doesn't.
alright, so then I'm
That doesn't
thinking
really
this
explain anything other than
true.
the fact of where he stands. So
Like what? Okay, so well, if two of the eyeballs can't be next to each other, then okay. So it's definitely not the one in the middle. So I'm reckoning the middle guy is the middle person, and then
we
okay.
can't
So what
choose
did
the middle one. It's only left or
yeah
right.
yeah true. All right. So wait, what did the guy on the right say again? The person he doesn't. Okay, so the one on
The
the left
one on the
says
right said he never stands next to the watcher with the most eyeballs.
noted. All right, one.
He never stands next to the watcher with the most eyeballs.
Okay,
So he's not saying that he's just saying he doesn't stand next to them.
sure.
But that
All
does
right.
but then again, he could also be the one with the most eyeballs himself,
True. Okay.
trying to trick
Noted.
us, maybe.
Noted. All right.
The left one only says he sometimes stands in the middle and sometimes he doesn't.
Sometimes, okay, sometimes stands in the middle, sometimes okay, right, noted.
And the middle one is not the one with the most eyeballs.
Interesting. Oh, God. Okay, right. Not the one that was was. Okay, so one on the right doesn't. Okay. Um. Okay. So which? Okay, so. All right. So never says next. Oh, so. Ah. So never said. Okay, so never said. At least one on the right. Wait, what if it's one of those things where it's like the left one is the one with the most eyeballs?
I mean, we have 3 lives, so even if we get this
Yeah,
wrong, we can go back.
the one in the middle. Okay, so the left one doesn't stand right. Okay. Hang on, so it doesn't have the most. Okay, so if the second. Hang on, what? Oh, I think it might be one of these trick things. So it's. Hang on. So, like, what if the left one is the one with the most eyeballs? I mean,
So you're thinking it's the left one?
yeah, because if, like. I don't know, yeah. I don't know, so. Hang on.
So you want to go left first?
Yeah, that's like my only real guess.
Okay, we'll go left first. If this is wrong, we'll have 2
Yeah,
lives left. So,
sure, sure. Yeah, I guess we
all
just
right,
guess this one.
we're gonna go
Yeah,
left watcher first.
sure.
Your mind races. You can't figure this puzzle out. The watchers step toward you. Which of us has the most eyeballs? The middle watcher repeats. You blurt, pointing to the watcher to the left. Don't be silly, he scoffs. I sometimes stand in the middle. The watcher
Hmm.
on the right pipes up. If he stands in the middle, that means he's standing next to me. And I never stand next to the watcher with the most eyeballs, because I am the watcher with the most eyeballs. He grabs you with a hand made of eyeballs. 100 eyelashes flicker against your wrists. I win, he shouts gleefully, and now I get 4 more. 4 more what? You ask. 4 more eyeballs, the creature replies. You should have seen the answer coming. Too bad. Next time you take a test, maybe you shouldn't make any more blind guesses. The end.
Oh, okay,
So
interesting. Okay.
so ultimately he was the so
Yeah.
so yeah, I did not see that coming.
True, same. Yeah. Yeah, it was kind of weirdly, like the guy in the middle, like, hmm? Like,
I mean, we knew he
yeah,
wasn't the one with the most eyeballs.
true. Yeah,
I mean, this is
granted,
probably the
yeah.
most time I've ever said eyeballs in my entire life.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyways, that was our first life, so we have two
True.
lives left.
Sure.
No
Alright,
flawless
guess.
victory for this book.
Yeah. Sure. I guess. What? Right, I guess. Yeah.
So yeah, we'll jump back to page 19 and go with
Sure.
the one on the right this time.
Sure.
128. Page 128. There we go. You've got it. You figured out the answer. The one with the most eyes is you shout, pointing to the creature on the right. The middle watcher blinks all his eyeballs at once. That's right, he grumbles. How did you know? You try to explain. Well, the watcher on the right said he never stands next to the watcher with the most eyes, but he's standing next to you since you're in the middle. And he says, and he has to stand next to the watcher on the left when the watcher on the left stands in the middle. The only watcher he never stands next to is himself. So he must be the watcher with the most eyes. Huh? Pete murmurs. Congratulations! You passed. Now take your prize. The watcher in the middle holds out a small golden key. Oh, and beware the panther, he adds. The watchers turn and squish into darkness. Wait, you call. What panther? And what is this key for? Follow the gold and find out, one watcher replies. Gold? What gold? Find out what they mean on page 115. The green glow fades. A pale golden light takes its place. It reveals a rocky tunnel. I guess we follow the gold light, you murmur. Pete shrugs. Hey, you're the smart one. You make your way down the tunnel. The air is cold and clammy, but the golden light seems to get brighter. You glance down. The key in your pocket is glowing. The glow grows stronger with every step you take. You must be getting closer to the golden chamber, you tell Pete. Your heart thumps with excitement. You and Pete follow the tunnel around a sharp turn. Yow! You cry. The light is so bright it hurts. You drop back into the tunnel. The golden chamber, Pete cries. He runs past you into the bright room. Pete, wait! You shout. It can't be this easy to get the gold. Sure it. Pete's voice suddenly stops. Pete, you call, but he doesn't answer. Then you hear it. It's kind of a nice sound, almost like a cat purring. A very big cat. Shh. Turn noiselessly to page 13. Try to go as quiet. Try to go as quietly as possible. You whirl around. It's the old Indian woman who told you the way to the chapel. I warned you. Don't bother the ghosts, she cackles. You must you must be a lucky one. You're still alive. For now. She walks away laughing. Pete Pete runs up. All right, we made it, he cries. I knew you could outrun that old hunk of junk. You smile. Then you remember to be mad at him. You left me to get speared, you complain. This wouldn't have happened if. Wait a minute. I I gotta see something real quick. I gotta make sure I've actually.
Mhm.
So that
Sure.
was we were on page 15. Wait, I'm on page 18. I'm stupid.
No, not really, to be honest. I mean,
I just I know
you.
I just realized I was on page 18. I was meant to be on page
Oh,
13.
it's alright. I mean, like we
Yeah,
can
I
type it
noticed
back.
something was wrong.
Yeah, same. I was like, what's this? I mean,
Okay,
like,
my bad, okay.
right? Yeah, sure. Yeah, it's
All
okay.
right,
Don't.
here's the page we're actually meant to be on, page 13.
Sure. All right. Yeah. I mean,
You
yeah, we
itch.
can
All right,
go
sorry.
back.
All right.
Yeah. No, of course. Yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
All right. You inch around the corner. You poke your head into the golden chamber. You gulp. The room is stuffed with gold. Gold bars, gold bricks, gold coins. But crunched on top of that huge glowing stack of gold is a big black cat wearing a golden collar, a panther. Pete stands frozen in the entrance, staring at the cat. Pete, you whisper. Back away, slowly. Pete takes one step backwards. Then he turns and bolts from the room. The panther snarls, bares gleaming fangs, and leaps. Its razor sharp claws reach out as it hurtles straight towards you. Turn to page 123. You shrink back. You close your eyes. This is it, you think. You brace yourself to feel all of those razor sharp claws, but then nothing happens. Your eyes fly open. The panther jerks to a stop in midair and drops to the ground. Aha! Its golden collar is attached to a long golden chain. It's golden. Wait, no. The panther can't move any further. It can't reach you. Phew, you gasp. Your heart starts beating again. The panther curls up, never taking its eyes off you. Hey, Pete, he whispers behind you. Look at the map. You glance down. The rolled up map is glowing. You pull it out of your pocket and stare at the bright red letters. Warning. The words underneath are suddenly crisp and clear. Be warned on page 7. Pete leans over your shoulder. A chill runs down your spine as you read out loud. Warning. Danger awaits you if you enter the golden chamber without the golden key. If you have the key, congratulations. But use it wisely, or else you'll be very sorry for a very long time. You gulp. Use it wisely? What does that mean? This is so cool. Pete punches your shoulder. You have the key. Oh man, we're going to be rich. Your palm starts to sweat. All that gold. You can have anything you want. All your friends can have anything you want. But what about the rest of the warning? That bit about using the key wisely or else? To learn more, go to page 5. There's a gnat in here. I'm just trying to get. Uh, you scan the room with your eyes and notice a big old wooden chest shoved against the wall. A treasure chest. Hey, there's a keyhole in the top of the chest. The panther growls. Your eyes dart back to the animal, and you notice the keyhole to its golden collar. Uh-oh, you poke Pete. Look, there are two keyholes. Do I use the key to unlock the panther's collar? Or to unlock the treasure chest? That's a no-brainer, Pete declares. The chest. You frown. It seems too easy. What if this is another test? Maybe that chest is full of junk. Maybe I'm supposed to unlock the panther. Then it will disappear or something, and we'll get all that gold. Or it will attack us, Pete argues. Duh! You sigh. Maybe Pete is right. Maybe you should play it safe. But you only have one chance at that gold. Alright, we're given a choice of how to use the key.
Sure. Chest or panther, right?
Chest or Panther's collar?
Sure. Alright. Yeah, I think this is a test because why would they say it might be one of those tests if it might turn out to be one of those tests? Like, I'm assuming this is a test for greed, right? I mean, seems it.
I mean, but then again, that isn't it obvious that that Panther could just get out and attack us? I mean, he seemed
True.
very vicious.
True. Yeah, but then what about the whole magic thing going on?
But wasn't there gold where the Panther was?
Yeah, like what? Like, yeah, like, what?
What?
Like,
Wouldn't the greedy people go after that gold and not the gold in the treasure chest?
yeah, you have a point.
I say we go for the treasure chest.
Hmm.
It's very easy to go for the treasure chest.
True. I mean, I feel like that's too easy though. The panther has to be the obvious choice in my opinion. Like,
We'll go chest first. If it's wrong, we'll do
sure.
Panther afterwards.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
We
Sure.
have 2 lives after all.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Sure. Go ahead.
Alright, we're going to open the chest first.
Mhm.
You take a step closer to the Panther. It growls and bares its teeth. You break into a cold sweat. You're right, Pete, you say. I'm going for the chest. There's no way I'm letting that Panther loose. You rush to the chest and pull it away from the wall. You turn the key in the lock, and the lid swings open. You groan, feeling like you're going to throw up, but nothing but a lump of smelly meat inside. That must be about 1,000 years old. Oh man, Pete moans, and then "Grr." The panther snarls, springs into the treasure chest, and starts gnawing at the meat. In a flash, you slam the lid shut and lock it up tight. Yes! Pete yells. Yes, you did it! Your eyes shine with triumph as you scoop up a handful after handful of gold. It's all yours. You're rich. Looks like this really was a golden opportunity. The end.
Mhm. All right.
So yeah, there was meat in that chest, and we locked the panther after it went for it.
Yeah.
And we got the gold. So that's a
True.
good ending, if I say.
True. I wish there was more action, but yeah, true. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see a single snake in this book.
Yeah, where are the snakes? They call it Snakebite Canyon, but there's not a single
Maybe
snake.
we
Like,
would have
what?
seen a snake if we went for the snake eyes.
Yeah, maybe, but like, still, it's kind of a waste of time to call it Snake Eye Canyon when the second route, I mean, assuming this is the second route, like, there's no snakes whatsoever, like, huh?
Wonder what would have happened if we chose the snake
Hmm,
eyes.
true. Yeah, the Snake Eyes thing would probably be better now thinking about it, but yeah, you are right.
I mean, I
Hmm,
was fine to go with whatever path, so yeah.
true. Yeah. Hmm, yeah. Say that, I mean, like, good
Anyways,
ending though. Yeah. Go ahead.
anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this Choose Your Own Adventure for Alone in Snakebite Canyon. This book was okay for the most part. The next book we'll read is The Werewolf of Twisted Tree Lodge. And I'm looking forward to that one because we haven't had a werewolf story since episode 2 of this series.
Yeah, basically forever ago. Yeah. Hmm.
Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I hope you guys have a good day. Goodbye.
See you and stuff. See you soon.